welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another budget remodel. I've got a second bathroom that needs a major facelift. I've given myself another $500 budget to completely transform this space, and I just can't wait to show you guys how it turns out, so let's go. This morning we're going to get started by painting our walls white. I'm actually going to leave this wall unpainted because I have plans for it, but we're going to get started on the other three walls. So let's go. It's called Polar Bear White. I don't notice any undertones with it. It seems to be a pretty stark white. Got it all painted white in here, and as usual I'm covered in paint. My husband says I'm the world's messiest painter, and I don't think he's lying. I think it's time to tackle this accent wall. We're going to do some board and batten down here on the bottom, and I think for the top half I'm either going to paint it white or do shiplap, but my idea for now is the shiplap. So let's get started on the board and batten. I've got my boards here for the board and batten. I've just got a 1x4 for the top and the bottom pieces and a 1x3 for the slats. We're going to measure them out and then get them sawed. We used a magnet to find the stud in a wall, and then we marked it, and now we're going to put some screws in. We have one vertical board that won't be against a stud wall, so we're just using liquid nails to adhere it to the wall.
4 inches.
The board and batten's all screwed up, and we're ready for some caulk now. Okay, we've caulked all of our screw holes and in between all the wood slats so we can get a nice even finish. And while we wait for that to dry, I'm going to get started on our vanity. I got the doors off, and I'm just going to take the hand sander and run it over it and get it sanded down so we can paint the cabinet. The paint color I'm using for the vanity is Muted Sage by Bear Marquee. The vanity's finished drying, and we're ready to attach our doors and add the new hardware. While I'm in here, I'm just gonna run a quick sand over our plaster, and then we're gonna paint this board and batten black. The plain white wall behind the mirror is driving me absolutely nuts. It needs some contrast. I'm going to try to make my own hand stamp. I've just got an old piece of our flooring here, and I'm wrapping hair ties on it to make the lines. Space them apart as far as you need them, and then I'm just gonna run a paintbrush over them with the black paint and then stamp it on the wall. I've gotten all the vertical lines stamped on the wall, but it's just, I don't love it. So I'm gonna go back. I've gotten another board, and I'm going to stamp them horizontally, randomly, and see what it looks like after that, and hopefully I like it a little better than I do now. Okay, here's what we got with the horizontal lines added, and I'm actually really liking it. It turned out pretty good. Our bathroom mirror is a builder's grade bathroom mirror, and I think to spruce it up, I'm just gonna frame it in. I just got a couple 1x4x6s, and then some that are just a little bit smaller. We're gonna cut these down to size, stain them, and then we will hang it on the mirror. Wood pieces are all cut down to size, and now I'm just gonna stain them. I'm using the same colors I used on our cedar pieces, and it's called Kona. These are the brackets for our frame, and I want them to be black, so I'm just going to spray paint them with this Rust-Oleum gloss protective enamel. These won't be touched very often, so I feel pretty comfortable using the spray paint. I think it'll last just fine. The frame's all dry. I've just got it laid out how I'm going to put it together. I'm gonna add some wood glue. It's a plot twist. I have the wrong screws, and it's not gonna work. So I'm going to liquid nail the brackets to the frame. We've got the brackets industrial glued on. We're just gonna wait for everything to dry. To mount our frame to the mirror, we're gonna use some sawtooth hangers, and then we're gonna screw some screws into the stud wall, and it should hang right in front of the mirror without having to glue it into it. Okay friends, it's the moment of truth. We did it! Yay! Show some excitement! I'm so happy with how this turned out. You can't even tell that it's not attached to the mirror. It just looks so nice. For less than $20, it really just added that extra touch to this room. So I feel like the wall with the board and batten needs something to give it a little more texture. So I went to Target today and I got some peel and stick wallpaper. It's a whitewashed brick looking peel and stick. I know what you're thinking. It's not smart to put peel and stick above the shower area, but we don't really use this bathroom for the shower. Our kids use our bathroom, we use our bathroom. So for now, I think it'll be okay. I'm not too worried about it. If we ever move, I'll probably change it out for something else. Shiplap, I just really couldn't find what I was looking for, and it was a little more than I was wanting to spend. So for now, we're gonna add peel and stick. Let's get started. Our wall is all up. The way the lighting is in here, for some reason, it's making it look like there's a bunch of bubbles and seams, and I promise there is not. It looks really good. Hi friends. I've spent all day, literally my entire day, trying to put peel and stick vinyl floor tiles in this bathroom. And while I love the look of them, it was not working, not at all. I've literally wasted my entire day. So we're going with plan B. We are going to use this Rust-Oleum floor kit. I have cleaned and prepped the floors, and we are ready to put our first coat of paint on. And today we're using black. Let's see how it turns out. We're just gonna give it a good shake before I pour it into our pan. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna roll on what I can and then just paint on the areas that I can't get with the roller. The first coat is on and it's looking good so far. Second coat's gonna make it look even better. I went ahead and let the first coat dry overnight, and now we are ready for our second coat, and we'll wait about 6 hours and then top coat. We're now ready for our top coat. We're just gonna apply this and then wait another 24 hours to let this cure. It's super watery and it's just gonna give the floor that nice sheen look, as well as sealing it. All right, our top coat's on. It's looking super shiny. It kind of has a bluish hue right now, and I'm hoping that goes away once it dries. Other than that, it's looking super good. We're gonna screw this stained cedar piece above our board and batten to give the room some extra texture. Now I'm just going to show you guys how to frame in our bathtub with some wood cedar planks. I pre-stained and poly-coated these planks so they should be okay with the water. I'm just using liquid nails, and I'm going to put a bead of it on each of the ends, and then we're going to just clamp it up to the bathtub and let it dry. Also cut these boards so they fit pretty tight up against the bath, so really this is just extra precaution to keep them stuck up to it. Final piece is in, and we're just gonna let this dry for about 4 to 6 hours. Then we're gonna come back and put our topper piece on and flex seal it all in so that no water gets back behind this and we don't get any mold. To cap off the bathtub and cover the space in between the wood and the bathtub, I've just got some floor transition pieces and I'm gonna paint them black. They're all painted now and we'll let them dry. We're now ready to attach our cap pieces to the top of the tub. I'm just gonna put a little liquid nail, attach it, and then we'll go back and flex seal. Cap's on and we're ready for some flex seal. Time for a quick faucet change. We've wrapped up all our big things and now we're ready to add our finishing touches. I'm gonna hang some little signs on our wall above the toilet, and to get the marks absolutely perfect for the nails, I'm just gonna put a dab of toothpaste on both the sawtooth hangers and then push it on the wall to know exactly where to put my nails. For our hooks here, I just got this basket. It was on clearance at Lowe's for $4, and I wrapped twine around it myself. And I'm gonna hang it here in this middle hook, and I've got some greenery to go here in the middle. For these other two hooks, I just got some dollar towels from Walmart, and I'm just gonna hang them on either side and just kind of let them drape down. It's our final reveal. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my video. I had a rough start with this bathroom, but in the end we were able to finish what we started, and I think it turned out absolutely amazing. If you guys like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.